going to do is, well, let me explain. On this vehicle, they didn't make a separate hub from the rotor or the bearing from the hub from the rotor. Take a look. This is what we're going to replace, and this is the way it comes. So if you own one of these, my suggestion when looking, oh, my hub bearing is bad. Well, look at it under rotors when you're online rotors. So when the rotor comes up, you'll see that there it is. It's all together. It comes one unit. We've tried looking up just the hub bearing, and apparently, I guess you can pop this out if you have to press it out and buy just the hub bearing. But since we don't have a press here yet, this is the way we're going. So first I'm going to jack it up, and then we'll show you from there.
Jack it up, take the tire off, and we'll be right back.
Is it too bright? Okay, welcome back. I've taken all the lug nuts off, and as you can see why I'm putting these on, because we're not going to sit around for an hour and wait for the brakes to cool, because it just got here. There we go. So let's pull that off. That way.
You think there's enough meat on those rear shoes to set them?
Oh yeah, you got a lot of meat. It's probably 85% left on that. Okay, next we need the dikes. We'll pop that off. Oh, you're all over the place with that camera. There we go. You can see this is a do not reuse, so you have to have a new one. It's this nylon, and it's an ungodly amount of torque that they want. What was it, 268 or something like that? Something crazy.
What's that?
The torque.
On the torque? Yeah, right here says
And it's a 36.
295 pounds. 295 pounds, and then you got a rotate.
Almost 300 foot-pounds. Kind of reminds me of the old Bug with the rear axles. Had to get that out.
All of it
Didn't all
out.
come out. You like that?
Instead rotate, when you do that rotation backwards where it helps it, and then torque it again, it helps it, the
See.
bearing seat.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Funny thing about nylon, they want you to back it off, do some weird retort things. Nylon sets up as soon as you stop, basically, you know, after you. But then they want you to back it up. What is it, like a couple times or something stupid?
You gotta rotate it backwards 5 times.
Yeah, rotate it backward.
Or counterclockwise.
Yeah, you got to admit that's
Counterclockwise direction and recheck the torque.
Overkill.
stand on one foot, do the hokey pokey, turn yourself about. Yeah.
Battery powered Milwaukee tool, man.
Oh
That
yeah.
thing is freaking powerful.
Yeah.
That tool right
They
there
were
is
doing that
powerful.
because remember all the nylon I was talking about. Well, some of it comes off while doing that, and it gets stuck in the thread. So
It's an 18 volt, huh?
now the rest of the threads have to go through all that old stuff.
Yeah. It's a good tool.
Next, I'm gonna get these so we don't, when I move the caliper, it doesn't jam up, you know, pull the wire for the ABS speed sensor. There we go. And you can see I got my jack stand. Always. Key. Okay, we turned it. And to me that looks like an 18. Yes, an 18. So, you can do one of two things, but since the pads are really new on this, I'm just gonna kind of ease the calipers in just a little bit. Since it's not going to be that much, I know a whole lot of fluid is not going to go back through the ABS system and clog it, because it's only a little. But if they're really worn out, I like to crack it open. And if I'm doing the brake job, that way none of the dirty brake fluid goes back through the ABS unit, because the passageways are like the head of a pin. They're super small. But since we're just putting new rotors on, and these are at like 85–90% left, we'll just do that. Now, let's find a home for this for a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to dangle it off the
No,
line.
I don't. Okay, and I like to use like bungee. You can see there's no stress on that brake hose. Now, it just slides right off. I made that pretty easy. This bearing looks like it was cooked. See the thing, so it wasn't crazy bad. It was bad enough that we were able to wiggle it. Screech. Go check our threads. Make sure all that nylon is out of there.
Toothbrush.
Yeah. Okay, let's clean this up. Get all the dirts and mucks out of there. Just like have it a nice true fit. See? Pretty simple. Put that back on. Just like that.
Just like downtown.
There's our old nut. You can see the nylon it. I don't know if you can see that. It's wore out. And nice, fresh and new. There we go.
All right. Loud
And
noises.
remember, it's 36. And some loud noises. Nice and stiff and nice. Okay. Then what we'll do is the torque, we'll do that after the tire's down on the ground, so we can, you know, click, click, click. Probably won't show you that. You'll get the idea. We already told you it's like 290. Then they want you to do some other stuff. You might want to get this paper right here. Rotate 5 times counterclockwise direction and retorque. So once you got it torqued down, you got to undo it a bit and then retorque. That is to see the bearing. Okay. Next, we need Loctite. Do we have Loctite?
Yeah, it should be over there. Not over there, over there.
Oh, probably with the brakes up.
Yeah. Here.
Ooh, new.
You said he got new ones.
Okay, I need to bend it. You like that? That little bend trick really helps. Sometimes you gotta give another little when you're going in. Oh, it's right there. It's just a little. There we go. There. And we're through. Yeah, if you're ever wondering why your key won't fit, just give it a little tweak and it'll get in there. Not like a regular wheel bearing. A regular wheel bearing, I would have snipped here, pulled it straight out and snipped, but that's because I had it at 8 foot-pounds or 10 inch-pounds, the ball bearing kind, the old school we're talking about. And that's it.
All right.
Just put the cap on. Make sure your Ford, they have this and that. Line those up so you don't ruin your cap. Because you'll be smacking on it going, why ain't it going on? Well, that's that rope. Sets it in place so it's in line with the stick. Makes it look fancy.
Exactly.
So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this quick video. And my head's up here. Just saying. Yes.
There?
Torso. You were showing off the shirt, weren't you?
See?
Cool shirt.
I already did that.
Till next time, hope you have a great weekend. And it's blazing hot here, but we'll have a good one. Catch you next time.